Donald Trump, the House, the Senate, 68 out of 99 state legislative chambers, and the highest number of governors since 1922. I'm Michael Stack with Amaxx, and what I'm referring to is the amount of political control for the Republican Party as the result of the 2016 election. Now, if you're a Democrat, and frankly, even if you're a Republican to some degree, and even if you voted for Donald Trump, there's a little bit of fear, even if it's for you, if it's just a tiny bit, of how that change is going to impact our country. And if you're in the workers' comp industry, how that change is specifically going to impact us in our industry. And the answer to that is frankly, I'm not really 100% sure. It's not my area of expertise. But I'm looking forward to learning about it at the upcoming WCRI conference, which is going to be held March 2nd and 3rd in Boston. The first session is the impact of the 2016 election on the work comp industry. I will be there in attendance, and I will be taking a lot of notes because it's something that I want to learn about and add to my toolbox and my bag of resources. Now, the second session at that conference is called Worker Outcomes and Return to Work. This topic is right in my wheelhouse. And I'll get questions a lot of times from people, and they'll send me an email and say, "Hey, Mike, do you have a study, anything that I can reference about XYZ topic?" And depending on the topic, sometimes I'll have a study and that I can reference, and sometimes I won't. But WCRI is one of my favorite resources and one of my most often quoted resources for studies. And this is one I am sure I will be quoting often because they're going to be taking a look at return to work and worker outcomes from the employee perspective, the employer perspective, medical providers, insurers, of how different things really impact the outcome of those particular individuals in those claims. So that's a session I'm very much looking forward to. The rest of the agenda is going to be hitting some very important and timely topics like opioids, does value-based healthcare work and work comp, and really an appraisal of the entire work comp system and if the grand bargain is still the right answer. So WCRI is one of my most highly respected organizations. I love that conference. It's one of my favorite to attend all year. It also happens to be a local conference for me, which is great. I'm in Kennebunkport, Maine, so a short drive down to Boston. I'm looking forward to being in attendance, and I hope that you will too. And I look forward to seeing you there.